Many people suffer from depression. Many people also believe this is a fake illness. But how can it be a fake illness if it affects thousands of millions of people every year? Many people do not know there's a difference between just having the blues and depression. The blues are described as lasting like 2 to 3 weeks, and it's a stretch from being happy to sad. Whereas depression is just feeling sad all the time. Depression affects a person's whole body, moods, thoughts, and just their daily lives in general. People can suffer from depressions for weeks, months, or even years at a time. Depression affects a person's daily lives. It makes every single day a struggle for that person. It changes the way they think and feel about themselves and about life in general. It also can cause difficulty with remembering things or just making choices in their lives, simple things. And depression also gives a person a feeling of they're not worth anything. It causes negative thoughts, and it increases your risk of suicide so much more. Depression also makes the victim feel like they lose all interest in everything they once loved. Something as biking, like going on bike rides, is sometimes a struggle for them because they don't feel like they're worth the time or the effort. Many people that have depression have a hard time controlling their time. Like, they're always late, it seems like, to different events. And they can never find the right words to say when they're having a conversation with somebody. And there's also many physical, like, outlooks with this. Because with depression, most of them sleep all the time or they don't sleep at all. It's got one effect or the other. And they don't get out and exercise like what they normally would. They also are very fatigued just from the lack of sleep or way too much sleep. They just have a lot of headaches and backaches from this. And there might be moments and times where they can just cry, like for a long period of times over the littlest things. It is not uncommon for victims to burst into tears just at any moment in time. Depression doesn't only take a physical a toll on somebody. It's a lot of mental strain on them. Like I said, it increases your addiction to tobacco or drugs. It also increases your addiction to alcohol and prescription medicines. It triples your risk of suicide. And just the feeling of being hopeless and lost is why a lot of people believe it's not a real illness. There are several different causes for depression. Many people believe it's due to heredity. It gets passed down from one generation to the next. Women are most likely to suffer from this, mainly ones in their 40s, but there is also depression in teenagers and elderlies. Especially when people go to nursing homes, they feel depression kicking in because it's just a major change in life that they do not accept. Another cause of depression is abuse is a major one, whether it's mental, physical, or sexual abuse. Many people do not remember their abuse until they're later in life, and it affects them so much harder. It also has a tendency of triggering all the tragic moments in your life and blocking out all of the good ones. A death of a family member is also another cause for it. And it makes like everything in your life, even whether it's good, it just makes it seem like it's going bad. Like a new start of a job, getting married, graduating from college can also seem like it causes depression in people. Depression can be treated in a number of different ways, whether it's from counseling to medicine. And a lot of people need a combination of both. Once they've even taken their medicine for a long amount of time, they still have to go see a counselor every once in a while, which it's nothing to be ashamed of. The awareness of depression is on the rise because so many people do struggle from it. Depression is a very serious disease that can cause emotional, physical strain on a person's body. Whether it's just simple things for like moving, graduation, people just need to be more aware of the effects that depression actually has on your body and that it is a real disease that people need to get treated. And it's nothing to be ashamed of. Many people suffer from it. And you can also get depression just from your family's heritage. It's just a disease that needs to be taken more seriously.